Hi guys! Today I'm going to be talking about survivor's guilt, what it is, how I experience it, and how it's part of everyday remission life. To kick things off, I thought I'd find the definition of it so that we all know what we're talking about here. So, bear with. Survivor's guilt is a mental condition that occurs when a person believes they have done something wrong by surviving a traumatic or tragic event when others did not, often feeling self-guilt. I don't know about y'all, but I feel that a lot. I don't know whether it's because with sarcoma, I know the statistic that it's 50% chances of living after 5 years, and so in my mind I think the way survivor's guilt affects me the most is that I think if I have survived, then that has caused another person to die, which obviously isn't how it works at all, and there's no correlation, it's just a statistic, but I think that's a big issue for me with survivor's guilt, is that I'm like, oh my god, because I survived, someone else has died. And with that comes many things. I think one that affects me quite a lot is putting quite a lot of pressure on myself to be like successful, because I know that other people haven't been given the chance to sort of live to this like age, and I think therefore I must be successful in everything, which obviously I am not. And then I feel guilty because I've been given a chance and I'm not using it to its full potential. And sometimes this is really motivational, and I think, oh god, I've been given all this time and I've been given this life, and that does motivate me to do things and to try hard and to succeed, but that's a lot. That's overwhelming. Survivor's guilt sort of makes me think that I should be a doctor and earn £100,000 a year, somehow live like Kylie Jenner, like, because I've been given this chance. But I think that comes back to remembering our inherent value and realising that it's okay to not have a billionaire lifestyle, and as guilty as we might feel for surviving, that guilt ultimately, I mean, we all know that it doesn't amount to anything. We don't choose to feel it. It's just realising that that is a big part of living in any form of cancer remission, is that we feel guilty about it. We feel guilty for negative emotions. We feel guilty for wasting time watching Netflix. We feel guilty because our bodies somehow reacted to a treatment different than others. I feel guilty about it all the time. All the time. I feel also guilty that everyone around me was affected by it, so there's that level of it too, and I know that that's stopping me from living my ultimate best remission life, but it's there, and I think, like everything on here, that talking about it and understanding that it's a very natural thing to feel is important. And I think if we all come together and be more accepting of survivor's guilt, rather than, I always think people will judge me and be like, oh my god, you're so negative, how could you waste this chance, and then you feel guilty about it when other people weren't given it. But it's not actually, there's not really a link. They're completely different experiences, and by like sort of shedding light on this one, I would hope that we sort of begin to separate bereavement from cancer with cancer remission, and sort of understand that they're two very different things, and to stop sort of comparing different aspects of them. I don't know how I got here with talking about survivor's guilt, but I think a way of working through it is to try and turn it into motivation, so I do try to do that as much as I can, but then realising don't put that pressure on yourself. It doesn't have to be all the time. You don't have to you don't have to climb Everest, you know? You can just watch Tesco. Not quite sure that analogy works, but anyway, those are my thoughts on survivor's guilt. If you'd like to know any more about it, or if you have your own experience that you'd like to share, then please hit me up. It'd be good to hear from you all. But that's it for today, so thanks for watching. Bye!